a style of play that I miss a lot in the league altogether is Pac-10 football. Pac-10 football, boy, that stuff was so much fun to watch. So growing up in the late '90s as a teenager, I used to get real excited about watching Pac-10 football games. Now here we had the Big 12, Big 8 and then Big 12 in Colorado. And I appreciated watching Colorado all the time when they would play Oklahoma and Nebraska and stuff like that. And they kind of implemented some of the Pac-10 kind of style a little bit, especially in the '90s. But they kind of ran the option off and stuff like that. But one thing I always look forward to was a late night game on Saturday night for sure. And it was going to be Pac-10 football. And it used to come on Fox Sports uh, all the time at that time. And that's where, I got used to seeing players like Trump Candidate. I got to see players like Jake the Snake Plummer, USC's Carson Palmer's, Kareem Kelly, uh, UCLA, Cade McNown, Skip Hicks, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Uh, I think his original name was Sharman Shaw, but could be wrong there. But he definitely was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like Freddie Mitchell even, late '90s there. J.J. Stokes, players for UCLA like that. USC also, they had like Keyshawn Johnson. Uh, Let me think. Ricky Irvin's running backs, quarterbacks, Rob Johnson. Uh, Arizona, they would have like Teddy Bruschi on defense. And like I said, Tron Candidate before. Arizona State, Jake the Snake Plummer. Uh, Sean McDonald was a good wide receiver to watch. Stanford, they had Glenn Milburn. They had Andrew Luck. Chris Lewis, he was a Long Beach Poly player. And I thought he did really good there. But I did enjoy watching him in his first few seasons he did start on Stanford. Ty Willingham as the coach there. Cal, when they had Aaron Rodgers, Jeff MacArthur, uh, who else? Washington, when they had Corey Paz or Cody Paz. They had good tight ends, good running backs. Rich Alexis was a good running back that I like to watch. Marcus Tuiasopo was the quarterback when they went to the Rose Bowl. Washington State, they had Ryan Leaf. I mean, the list goes on and on in the Pac-10. It was just so much fun to watch. I just really enjoyed that league. When they took the league and just revamped it, because now pretty much the Pac-12 is going to be coming back, but it's going to be mostly like the Mountain West Conference, pretty much. Uh, I just hope one day that UCLA and USC they return back to the Pac-10, Pac-12. I just hopefully they return that league back to the way it was. Another school I forgot to mention, even Oregon and Oregon State. I mean, they had Derek Anderson on Oregon State that I like to watch. Oregon had Dan Fouts. And then a player I really like to watch, it was one of my favorite games actually, was the Oregon UCLA game in Pasadena, I believe in 1998. And that's when Achilles Smith appeared on the scene. And he played really good in that game. But that was like one of my favorite college football games to watch it. Matter of fact, I got that on my college football playlist actually. Like, those were some really, really good football games to watch. And the league was just exciting to watch. I mean, they had ran those offenses. The defenses was even good too. I mean, Willie McGinnis, Teddy Bruschi's. The names go on defense. Troy Polamalu, uh, like Jonathan Ogden on the line. That they had so many just great athletes, great players, great style of play, and I just hope they bring that back. I mean, because it's pretty much all over. Like if you look at schools like Texas, Steve Sarkeesian's behind that. That's pretty much West Coast offensive style of football, Pac-10 type of style of football. Lane Kiffin, same way. That's what he brought to Ole Miss. Ole Miss looked like a Pac-10 team. Now LSU's going to look like that as well. I mean, Alabama, they look like that too. The Washington coach, he brought that style of play there. They kind of look like a Pac-10 football team. Pretty much the style of play of that league is all over in every conference now. Pretty much every copycat of that league. But man, I just can't believe that they broke that up. I thought that was a very solid, conference. I used to look forward to the Rose Bowl game before that got all messed up when they would play Pac-10 versus Big Ten. Yes, now they can have those matchups in the Big Ten, but I really don't. It's just not the same. I still watch the game just because the team's reputation, stuff like that. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's just not the same as that good old Pac-10 football. But I don't know how this new Pac-10 is going to turn out. We'll wait and see. But man, I kind of just hope that when them contracts run out, all the schools return back to where they need to be. Every single one of them. Because man, that style play, it's fun to watch. I'm just saying.